Hello and welcome to the podcast.
Hello.
What time did you get back last night from Fisher on the GC?
Well, it went for 2 days. So I went on Saturday night, then we went to Yum Cha with the crew Sunday morning or like Sunday lunchtime. I had a Sing Tao.
Oh, Sing Tao's good beer.
What's
good beer?
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
Can I ask
great
you-
with some dumplings.
Can I ask a Yum Cha question?
Yeah.
Go for it. We've got all the answers.
So, there's several Chinese restaurants I go to, and it's like an a la carte thing.
Yeah. Yum Cha's when they come around with the trolleys.
Right. But I could literally just order it a la carte, couldn't I?
Yeah, but
You could.
it's a bit of fun because it
It's
comes
not as
around and then
fun.
they go, do you want this, do you want that? And you're like, actually, yeah, now I've seen it, I want that.
And some of those trolleys are very elaborate. They've got drawers,
Yes.
with compartments.
but not all places do that.
There's a place on Centre Road.
And
there's-
some places are a bit quiet. They call it Yum Cha and then you order and they just bring it out on the
Yes,
trolley. And you're like,
yeah.
it is fun when they go around. You're like, yeah, actually, I
Did you
will
have
have one
duck?
of those. Yeah, yesterday we did that. We also had a
selfish.
whole Peking duck.
Yeah.
Oh, you know who I
Peking
feel
duck
sorry for?
pancakes.
The people.
The duck.
No, not the duck. The people that get the shit cart.
What
You
do
know
mean?
what I mean? Like they'll be wheeling it around. You'll be like, what do you got? What do you got? And there's
No, I don't
always
want
one
that.
cart where it's
Like
like,
with vegetarian dumplings.
yeah.
No, see, I always go the veg dumplings, but they really roll out at Yum Cha the favourites. And then if you want other things, you can order on top of it.
bit of shark fin soup.
But they're like the top tier items.
Yeah, right.
The most
Chicken and
regular
sweet corn
items.
soup is delicious.
Oh,
Yum.
Chicken and sweet corn soup, yum.
Oh, I could eat it all day.
Shanghai pork dumplings, soup dumplings.
Shanghai. They're the soupy. Oh,
Can't beat them.
they're the ones that
You
look like
burn your
little-
mouth.
Yeah, you got to wait.
Din Tai Fung.
Din
does
Tai Fung.
An amazing
Oh,
soup dumpling.
I don't know if it's here anymore.
There's
An
heaps of them.
Emporium.
There's several of them.
Oh,
They're
a
big
few
in
shut
Sydney,
down.
aren't they?
Yeah, huge in Sydney.
Mr. Wong's in Sydney is my favourite dumpling restaurant.
Tell you what, you can drop
The
a
Oriental
bit of
Tea
coin.
House and David's in Paran.
Oh, is David's good? Do they do a takeaway?
I think you could get David's.
I wanna get
takeaway.
some
David's
today.
quite small.
I like
But the
a
Oriental
shimmer.
Tea House you can get. Yeah, that's the prawn and
Strong.
pork, isn't it?
Prawn and
Strong.
pork, yeah.
But you can get Oriental Tea House dumplings taken like
Frozen?
fresh. And then you can cook them yourself.
We
and
used to
they're
do that with the
good.
Dun Tai Fun.
Yeah, good gear.
Din Tai Fung.
Din Tai Fung.
I spent a lot of time in Queensland at the weekend as well.
The
I was
weather
up
was-
there for the rugby league's Magic Round.
Where'd you eat?
We ate at the Carlisle Hotel at Hellenica, which was
Oh, yep.
beautiful.
One of my favourite restaurants
Stunning.
in Brisbane.
Greek.
Beautiful Greek. And then
The Tarama there.
What's the cheese?
Saganaki.
Saganaki.
Oh,
Remember there was that ad about Saganaki? Saganaki. Do you remember that?
No.
Had the song?
Are you sure it wasn't Sakata?
No, it was Saganaki. Yeah,
Saganaki.
hang on.
So we went from Hellenica, which was beautiful, and then we had chicken and chips at the rugby league, which wasn't as good.
what game?
We saw the Knights and the
Opposition.
one of the other team, the Rabbitohs.
At Suncorp?
The Rabbitohs, and they put us. Taylor
good stadium.
Haynes, who works on the Today Show.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
was the ground announcer. She was the ground announcer there, and she put us on the big screen.
No. What did she say? There's the Weekend Today
She
team.
did. There's Clint Stanaway. There's Ali Petrowski. We're on the big
Oh, no.
screen
Was that
going,
when
hey!
did they put you on Kiss Cam?
Oh my God.
They do a very funny thing at Suncorp Stadium, though, it's basically a camera that finds random faces,
Yeah.
but they've got the filter, the crying filter. Do you know the crying filter?
And they put that on
They
the
put that
screen.
and people are like, hey, they're waving and they're
That's
funny.
funny.
That's
very
funny.
good, very good.
Then
Anyway, it was a good day out.
you're at Dan's place for dinner. I saw Weatherman Dan.
Weatherman, yep.
So he had
hosted
everyone
us all
over.
for pizza and politics. Watched the election.
Oh, wow.
I saw that. I thought, God, he could have actually fired up the kitchen and done a cook-up.
I know.
So that
And
was
do you
a
know
bit
what? I
poverty,
paid
Dan.
for the pizzas as well. Come on, lift your game,
Well,
Dan.
he's just
You're
the poorly
hosting.
weather boy.
Yeah. Oh, he's doing all right. He's got 2 houses and a big swimming pool.
Mansion.
What
But
pizzas?
we sort of had to watch the election because we needed to be well informed the next morning when
At least
we
it
were
was over
interviewing
quick.
all the big guns.
Question.
Yeah, question.
What pizza toppings do you get?
So we went. I mean, the Queensland Pizza House isn't
Hawaiian.
anything like amazing. We went to Meat Lovers, a margarita, and a Supreme type setup. It was very generic pizza.
Yeah.
There wasn't anything gourmet about it. There wasn't any tandoori chicken.
I don't do chicken on a pizza.
I love a tandoori chicken.
Chicken on a pizza freaks me out.
Peri peri chicken.
It's like people that put egg
I
on
don't
it.
mind barbecue
Yum,
chicken on a pizza.
Yum. Yeah, same.
Mm.
But I don't
quite-
like tandoori chicken on a
I'll
No,
pretty much
God.
eat anything on a pizza.
No.
Anything. And miraculously, I've been wrestling with some gut issues recently. Now, they've just cleared up all of a sudden, and I am going to town on the gluten. I'm eating everything
And
that
you
is
feel
gluten.
fine?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but you know you're not a celiac and you know you don't have gluten intolerance.
I
It
reckon
just
it's in your
upsets your tummy.
Everything.
No, he's
I made a
done some
beautiful-
kind of gut cleanse and he's
Yeah.
back.
I made a beautiful pasta last night.
Did you what?
Did cherry tomatoes, a bit of hot
Fantastic.
suppressor,
Oh.
some char grilled peppers.
Capsicum or
And-
peppers?
What's the thick pasta?
Um,
Pappardillo?
Don't know.
Pappardelle.
Pappardelle.
Not
Fettuccine.
fettuccine.
No, like thick pappardelle.
Pappardelle fatter than fettuccine.
Yeah, the fat one.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
fettuccine.
And I did what you told me in the past. Add a little bit of the pasta water.
Yeah, well, what are you, stupid?
It was the first time I'd done it.
You've never done it.
I've never
You've got
done
to
it.
get that extra starch.
Like I remember Mum used to be, she'd drain the pasta and then put it underwater to get rid of all the starch.
Oh. Okay.
Nah. You don't want to be doing that.
Starch is good.
Starchier the better. So that was our weekends. What a rager. And you went to the footy and you were out till, 3 or 4 in the morning.
Brody, you're at the wedding.
How'd you go, big fella?
How'd the wedding go? Come in. Yeah. You're not on there. Don't worry.
He thinks it. I think he thinks we're on the actual radio.
No, we're not on the radio. It's a podcast.
We are, are we?
I just didn't want to interrupt the great Mel Tracina if she was on. If I pressed my little button from
Yeah.
out there.
He
So I
didn't
thought
know
I'd
if it was
come
going
in.
to interfere the live broadcast.
All over it, mate.
Oh.
Doesn't give me great reassurance when you say you're all over it.
No, nor me.
The mic.
That's fine.
I went to Fisher, guys. I went to a rave.
Rave.
You know how I feel about rave.
What was the drive home from the rave? How long did it take you?
Well, we had like a Sprinter van, like one of those big Mercedes for 12.
Like a minibus. Oh,
Yeah.
Can you remind me? I need to talk to you about transport. I need some advice.
Okay. Send me a later text. And our van was there, and then we went around the back, so it wasn't too long. It was like 20 minutes.
Oh shit, that's good.
But if you were trying to get an Uber coming
yeah.
up the highway because they blocked all the roads because the crowds, like 20,000 people, were just spilling out, it could have been worse. And it was pissing down with rain at that point. As soon as the show finished, bang, the heavens opened.
Jeez.
Went for 2 days. 2 days. So there will be many sore heads on the Gold Coast today because it is a long weekend in Queensland.
Was the little one there? Is it Mimi?
Mini
Mini.
Alex Pullen was there with Elodie early, and Chloe had baby Bobby, which is Fisher and Chloe's. They went like 2:00 and took the kids just for a little run around.
That's cool.
And then they obviously got dropped home.
Yeah.
Because Fish played, there was like at the back of the main stage, there was like a little ice cream van, which was the second stage. And he got in there with Chris Lake and someone else, and they did like a set early.
That's
got
cool.
crowds there early and the kids there. And then they went home.
How's Fisher's hair?
Looks great.
It's luscious
Yeah,
now.
everyone said that.
Really, really lush.
And you know what else we did? Condom Kingdom on the Gold
yeah.
It's
Coast.
still there.
They had I Love Fisher t-shirts and pictures of him on there. And so one of our friends was like, should we go get them? And Fisher's like, this is great. So the girls went and got them, but they had to actually print them. And they go, you guys must be big fans of Fisher. And she was like, oh, it's actually, we're all friends and we're all here to see him. And then when they had to stand there and wait to get them printed, and we got all these Fisher t-shirts printed
At Condom Kingdom.
at Condom Kingdom.
Condom Kingdom.
He should really send them a cease and desist because he's not
Absolutely.
making $1 off it.
Right in the heart of Cavill.
Is
Oh,
it?
Condom Kingdom? Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't get any more Gold Coast than that.
What else?
No, I didn't know Condom Kingdom still existed.
Lube.
All kinds of strange things.
Lube.
Yeah,
I
that's
I
it.
don't think it's full sex shop.
Oh, isn't it?
No, they're selling I Love Fisher t-shirts.
I
I
know
think-
they're diversified.
I think it's
They'd
actually
sell
become
those
more of a
t-shirts
tourist
Do they
with
sell
shop.
vapes?
bikinis on them, I reckon.
Probably. Yeah.
They'd probably sell bongs too, to be
Yeah.
honest.
I
You've
like
got very small
novelty
feet.
bottle opener, but that type of stuff.
Oh, yeah. Ones that
Little
make the
mini seat.
sound when you open
Yeah.
it.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
So how's the wedding? Because you had the tea ceremony on the Thursday.
Thursday, wedding Friday. Wedding was very nice. Amalgamation of cultures, beautiful event. Great. There was a weird incident where a niece kind of twerked on an uncle, which was a bit odd.
On her father.
Yeah, because he's quite a straight kind of operator and had a couple of beverages and started. And I'd never seen him speak or smile, but be going to really get into it. And then
Family members get loose at weddings, don't they?
the young niece who was only like probably 15 or something, who was having, obviously had learnt it from a TikTok, and then
Yes.
tried to show it to the uncle, but got too close to him, so then it kind of looked like she was twerking on him, and it was just a weird moment for everyone.
Okay.
Yeah, it was odd.
All right.
Yeah.
You probably shouldn't have told that one.
Each
on
to
the-
their own, though.
Yeah, but she was just trying to show her uncle, but then it was just odd. And so we all,
Like,
the
stop
food was
talking.
beautiful, but it was a big weekend, then recovery.
What time did you get out of the wedding?
It finished at 12:30.
Oh,
Yeah, so
that's
it was,
a late one.
and ceremony was at 3:30, so it's a long.
Isn't it upsetting when a wedding ends
Yeah.
at about
Yeah.
11:30 and you've still got more in you?
Boo.
Yeah, and
You
their
know.
their final song for the night was "Sexual Healing." It's very good.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
Did you dance?
Did a lot of dancing. I'm quite a good dancer, so I did a lot of dancing.
Can I see some?
When I get
I can't
that
dance to hear that.
feeling.
I'm more of a.
We were dancing on that dicey
Sexual.
dance floor in Adelaide, remember?
Oh yes, that was a unique form of dancing.
Were there
Wasn't it?
15-year-olds twerking there too?
No,
It was very early in the morning.
18-year-olds twerking there?
So I'm not as good a dancer to like the
My
heavy,
memory's
the,
a little
the doof
foggy.
doof. Yeah, my memory is also a little bit
What
foggy.
do you do the next day at the recovery?
You just sit there and have a couple of quiet drinks and recover from the night before and just talk about how beautiful the wedding was. And
I
stuff
love a
of that
wedding
nature.
recovery. Day 2 is the best part
Yeah,
of
it is.
any
You
wedding.
reckon?
I don't know. I'm always,
Especially if his wedding's on a Friday and then Saturday is when you're really
Yeah.
I'm always nursing heartburn.
Like our friends
The
that were all
Gaviscon.
at Fisher this weekend. Saturday was great, and I reckon yesterday would have been an absolute monster.
Guys, I've googled
Holiday, though.
Condom
So
Kingdom.
I think you save a little bit for the recovery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's quite bright. The signage and
yeah.
everything out the front.
Oh, so you can get undies in there.
Candy
can
G-strings
get-
for sale, for sure.
You can get little.
Oh, yeah, it's all the t-shirt. It is becoming more of a tourist spot than like.
I'm pretty sure it's still a bit sexual, though, isn't it?
Oh,
Well, if I was needing condoms, I would not go to Condom Kingdom. I would
Yeah,
go to the
What's that?
go to
supermarket.
Walla
BP.
Willie's.
Pharmacy?
I remember thinking as a kid the only place you could get them like condoms and stuff was
Condom
from
Kingdom.
No, it was from like pub bathrooms where they had the $2 dispenser.
yeah.
That's where I used to think that everyone would buy their
Do they
condoms.
still sell them in there?
There's a couple,
Is
and
there?
they're a bit
You can
there's
sometimes
also,
just buy
like, the ribbed-
combs and stuff in those
the
things.
ribbed numbers.
The PD Extreme. It's like,
PD.
it's like a mannequin. All right, guys. Well, we better get out of here. We got anything on today?
We have pre-records. We have pre-records after this. Then I've got a couple of meetings this afternoon. A couple of appointments. I'm going to do Pilates. I kept missing Pilates last week because I was like, I'm going to go all 5 days, and then it was a first week back, so we had lots of
no, can't do that.
meetings and lots of things.
No,
And I'm
many
like
days
having
you go?
infrared sauna
I
today.
feel like on the movies.
I only did two. I only made it.
I didn't do any.
Do you know what?
Yeah, Mason
Should we do-
Cox wants me to go to the sauna with him. Big man
Little
in the
sauna.
sauna. I don't know about it.
Sauna's
kicked
big. The
a,
sauna I go to is
He kicked a
massive.
snag.
Yeah,
I'm
you
going to have
kicked
a
a
sauna
snag on the
today. That's what I'm
weekend.
going to do.
Oh,
Yeah,
good
go
day
on.
for a
Put
sauna.
it out. Well, it's 25 degrees today. It's actually going to be lovely.
Oh, a movie.
A movie.
I'm looking forward to Mission Impossible coming out.
Yeah, same. I'd love to
Are
see
you
it.
into those?
Yeah, I'm just into how ridiculous they are.
Oh, yeah, they're great.
But-
This is the final one.
Yeah, well, they say that, but
No, I think this is it. Guy's like 70, mate. He can't be jumping off cliffs at 70.
does he own the franchise?
I think so. That's all he's sort of done the last few
Yeah.
years.
That and Jerry Maguire.
No,
That
no, he's
was
done some other
That
stuff.
was a while ago.
Eyes Wide Shut with the ex. That'd be awkward being out there reviewing your ex still in a movie. You got a few movies reviewing your... Okay, we'll go. All right, have a great day, everyone. See you tomorrow.
Bye.